Check.
Yo.
Are we live? I think we live. All right, y'all. Y'all know the routine. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. If you ain't subscribed yet, that's some hoe ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. Share the video. Do all that good jazz. I'm finna start the night off with some, man, you know what? You already know I like to turn up to some Northside Nino, man. So we're finna turn up to Northside Nino one time. Shout out Nino, man. He will be in Austin, Texas at the pre-roll, the smokeout competition, man. He gonna be going against Eddie Droz, y'all. It's finna be crazy. It's finna be crazy. It's Eddie and Eddie, man. Let's go.
If it ain't iconic, it ain't smoking.
Ayy, Texas Joe, blue face on gang, you can't fuck with that, ayy. Big bullet hole in this truck ahead, right on my hip with that thunder head. King of my jungle, can't fuck with them other cats. I gotta stay on my mission, stand on the business, you know how I'm bricking. Sit in them trenches, I serve at a limit. Can't make this up shit, that's just how I'm living. Ayy, I'm putting on for my section. Everything that I do, I keep it Texas. Bitch, I still buy with no name like a Redskin. Hold on my trail, she say I'm a first Mexican. Ain't nothing like an X's, this player shit in me. She like how I'm dressing, ran off with a peg, get my dog to go fetch him. Me face to face, I ain't with all that texting. Jump out in the game, that my pockets look pregnant. I'm dripping on them like sauce and spaghetti. Texas Joe, out about that guap and that fetty. Play with that, I send my out to the medic. We go dumb and dumber, go Ed and Eddie. Applying pressure, you know that I'm heavy. Been in that cut, catching plays in my Air Max. Bitch say she love me, I ain't tryna hear that. They using my bars, but I ain't never clear that. Hold up real quick, let me load this bitch up. Nino my primo, let's roll this bitch up. Rico my migo, he'll fold your bitch up. And my heart on Sub-Zero, it's cold as my cup. Hold up real quick, let me load this bitch up. Nino my primo, let's roll this bitch up. Rico my migo, he'll fold your bitch up. And my heart on Sub-Zero, it's cold as my cup.
I can write a book on how to stay down. Rule number one, never switch up. Bitch, in my day ones, hell now we ain't clicked up. Walk in the club with a stick up. Make the wrong move, then it's get down and lay down. I shoot this bitch wall to wall, no Chris Brown. See, I went up, now them boys tryna get clout. Pussy, I break her out down, up in the wood like some cookies. I ain't a killer, don't push me. I shoot that bitch just like 2K when it's on rookie. Turn up a show when they book me. Dealing with nigga when nobody looking. They tryna see what I'm cooking up. Keep on hot as a bitch when you look me up. It just hit a little different, you come from nothing. Tell my little brother we got this down on my ass. Hit a lick with a hot stick. Lil' bro play with them bows like a mosh pit. I just might duck on the punk like I'm Josh Smith. I stay down and came up with the ones that I rock with. Kick a dope, fuck a lock pick. No, we been tidy and I cannot switch. I'ma slide like a disc, I do not diss.
Hold up real quick, let me load this bitch up. Nino my primo, let's roll this bitch up. Rico my migo, he'll fold your bitch up. And my heart on Sub-Zero, it's cold as my cup. Hold up real quick, let me load this bitch up. Nino my primo, let's roll this bitch up. Rico my migo, he'll fold your bitch up. And my heart on Sub-Zero, it's cold as my cup.
We at the door like a W2. Your bitch came up, say I love what you do. I pop a perk when there's nothing to do. I ain't working on a roof, but I'm tucking the two. You tryna get your feet wet or jump in the pool. He tryna do what I do, but it wasn't that cool. Niggas sleeping on me, quit punching the snooze. Before I wake you up by fucking your boo. I ain't gon' lie, I ain't slept right in 3 days. I only work like a debit card prepaid. Heard niggas playing both sides, three-way. Get a nigga chain, took and sell it on eBay. Young nigga been catch a play like I'm DK. I run this shit, should've been in the relay. I fuck this hoe with some rap on PJ. Don't give a fuck, we turned up on a weekday. Young nigga keep the big smoke like CJ. 90 baby, used to get J's off East Bay. If he send shots, we gon' spin like a DJ. Yo bitch on a diet, she eat me on a cheat day. I don't give a shit, I be moving like a cheapskate. I don't like sweets, but I'm smoking on cheesecake. If you wanna sign me, give me cash in the briefcase. 4-5, I'ma send a nigga up to D-Space.
Hold up real quick, let me load this bitch up. Nino my primo, let's roll this bitch up. Rico my migo, he'll fold your bitch up. And my heart on Sub-Zero, it's cold as my cup. Hold up real quick, let me load this bitch up. Nino my primo, let's roll this bitch up. Rico my migo, he'll fold your bitch up. And my heart on Sub-Zero, it's cold as my cup.
Hold up real quick, let me load this bitch up. Nino my primo, let's roll this bitch up. Rico my migo, he'll fold your bitch up. And my heart on Sub-Zero, it's cold as my cup. Hold up real quick, let me load this bitch up. Nino my primo, let's roll this bitch up. Rico my migo, he'll fold your bitch up. And my heart on Sub-Zero, it's cold as my cup.
Let's go, man. Shout out Texas Joe. Shout out Northside Nino. Shout out Rico Roger. You know, I'm fucking with it. Y'all know we fucking with it. We always run it. We gonna keep running it. Hey, you got a suggestion? Who you want me to run real quick? Show somebody some love one time.
Rich Greedy.
Rich Greedy. All right, let's do it. Shout out Rich Greedy, man. Let's go to San Antonio with it one time. Let's go to San Antonio with it one time.
God in my city.
God in my city. Let's do it. Let's get it. Tap in. Hit the like button.
I just like his character. I just like the way he carries him.
That boy here, he ain't fucking with Rich. The track we got him, I got in my city. I'm popping my shit like a month up 50 a drum. Long ass kid like came with extensions. Just repping it for me, y'all really invented. I'm slapping the beat like the back of my bitch. I'm beating it up, I should grab my neck. Now she at the house, she washing my dish. She making me breakfast, food was delicious. Banging that biscuit, no friend kiss. Married to the money, you can't be my miss. I walk in that hole with a pole like I'm fish. I promise he both finna go like they missing, they gone. Rich drop another song. Bitch, I get busy like bone. Tell me what you gonna do, ain't no place to run. Begging it, bitch, and I think I'm gon' lift off. Big body been like I'm riding with Rick Roll. Hell was so good that I might take a lip off. I got the best, should be sponsored by Ziploc. All of my bitches in shape, tip top. I'm on your screen like I'm motherfucking TikTok. You know I'm working, I ain't took a shift off. I'm tryna beat on that pussy and dip off. I'm tryna beat on that pussy and leave. I got a 9 like that nigga Drew Brees. Dropping the top when I pop on the scene. No te preocupes, papi, está aquí. I know what you thought, but it's not what you think. I don't understand when you tryna compete. You don't understand when you not on the knee. I do what I love and I'm just tryna eat. And I really don't understand. I just be doing what I love and I'm just tryna eat for real. I'm all at the top and I don't need a pin. Just pay me the mic and a damn instrument. I'm beating the beat, I just bagging it in. Let's be realistic, ain't nothing like Rich. I'm putting my heart in this shit with a vision. I know I talk a lot, but can you listen? And this one right here for my motherfucking children. I'm trying to go up and go touch some millions. Let's break us a record. I'm on the front line out of Texas. I gotta stand on that, I'm getting busy. There ain't no middleman, let's get to business.
Let's go. Shout out San Antonio, Texas. Shout out Rich Greedy, man. Putting in that work right now. Y'all tap in.
Yes, sir.
Tap in. Okay. I got one for you then. Let's do Hey, fuck it. Let's go on and run it, man. Let's run it, man. Shout out Big X the Plug. Since we going to San Antonio, then we finna take it even further. You know what I'm saying? Let's go down and mess with Big X the Plug. Play this Texas one time, man. If you don't know this, you sleep. Let's go.
You can cut out that other shit.
Yeah. Run it up, Blondo.
Hey, bitch, I'm from Texas, where we should ride in swangers and put diamonds in our necklace. Pour drink inside my lemonade till it look like a Pepsi. See, I come from the D where we got checks and we be flexing. If you ain't from my state, then you should know don't fuck with Texas. Hey, we always strapped, we keep our weapons. My mama from the 8, she slowed it down for me at 7. Used to think Pimp C was a god before he went to heaven. I knew what pushing P was before Gunna even said it. Hey, C0 taught me keep my weapon and never trust a nigga or a bitch cause it's expected. No killers from the country, they ride horses and throw seldom. Got niggas in the east ride ATVs with Mac 11s.
First off, you better remember what that sign say before you come down here to this bitch. Don't mess with Texas. Cause you know everybody around this bitch got guns, nigga.
Hey, see, I'm from Texas. We got Beyonce, Trey the Truth, and we can't forget Devin. Big shout out to them boys, and I can't forget back to Texas. I've been feeling like Luca, how I bought that shit a blessing. Number 1 rule in Texas, keep it solid, ain't no telling. Hey, and always keep your fucking weapon. A nigga try me or the guys, we got no choice but stretch him. If he survive these shots at first, bet he die on that stretcher. These diamonds, I got water, might just go Johnny my next one. Hey, this Texas tea is what I drink. Sauce Walker had us dripping, sauce having hoes and on drink. Young Nasa had us jigging, dipping, ain't know how to think. Now I got all these niggas stepping, swiping, catching plays. Hey.
Big X the plug. If you ain't familiar, get familiar. I'm running one more and we hopping on this live. Y'all lit in the comments. I see y'all, man. Hold on. Who we got in here? Shout out Parkside D. Shout out Down in Texas Podcast. Shout out Einstein the Mastermind. Lotto. I see y'all. Y'all in this thing. Let's go. One more song and we hopping on this live. You know what? Fuck it, man. Shameless plug. Because we're going to play J Trouble in a minute. So I ain't playing him right now. Right now we finna play Cake. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all know when I started this show over 80 episodes ago, I used to play Cake every episode when I started. I probably ain't played it in about 50 episodes. Let's go. Let's get it. I'll be in the building. Austin, Texas, what's good?
Mama got the cakes. I can wait. She can wait. Preheat the oven before she bakes. She pat a cake. Make me tell Miss Patty wait. I can't wait. Just a taste. Leave the icing on her face. Holy moly, okie dokie. Little mama got the cakes. I can wait. She can wait. Preheat the oven before she bakes. She pat a cake. Make me tell Miss Patty wait. I can't wait. Just a taste. Leave the icing on her face. Like Betty Parker. Duncan Hines. Sarah Lee, tryna make her mine. I need that cake. She got that cake. Wait, I need that. Betty Parker, Duncan Hines, Sarah Lee, tryna make her mine. I need that cake. She got that cake. Wait, she just twerk it. She don't ever do no bitch. Mama got the cakes, know what she doing in the kitchen. Ass out, apron on, like she porno film, and it's a cooking show produced by Pirscription. Need all hands on deck. Mama ass about to pop out. Stir the pot with her top out. You know, she working with a lot now. Cake. All around. Time I go off like. Now her cake's out. Holy moly, okie dokie, little mama got the cakes. I can wait, she can wait. Preheat the oven before she bakes. She pat a cake. Make me tell Miss Patty wait. I can't wait, just a taste. Leave the icing on her face. Holy moly, okie dokie, little mama got the cakes. I can wait, she can wait. Preheat the oven before she bakes. She pat a cake. Make me tell Miss Patty wait. I can't wait, just a taste. Leave the icing on her face. Like Betty Parker, Duncan Hines, Sarah Lee, tryna make her mine. I need that cake. She got that cake. Wait, I need that. Betty Parker, Duncan Hines, Sarah Lee, tryna make her mine. I need that cake. She got that cake. Wait.
The camera on your ass. Look. Let's go. We live, baby. We in this thing. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the comments. Let me see who we got, man. Shout out Al B from Austin, Texas, man. We got Lotto in the building. Einstein the Mastermind from Copper's Cove. Down in Texas Podcast. They out there, shit, I don't even remember what motherfucking, how you say it, start with a P, Palestine. Hefe Richmond. Hey, Texas in the building. Let's go. Okay. Hey, okay, man. We in this bitch. We got J Trouble in the building. You know what I'm saying?
What up?
I had to coerce to get him here. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got him here. He's in the building. You know.
Hey, man.
First time for everything.
I had to do it, man.
How you feeling, man? I heard there was some margaritas up the road or something. You know what I mean?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Fee. You know what I'm saying? It's my cousin Fee. You know what I'm saying? We stopped by for a little birthday celebration before I came through. You know what I'm saying? So feeling groovy, man. Feeling groovy, man.
Happy birthday, Fee, man. Happy birthday, Fee. So, J Trouble, man. For those that don't know. For those that don't know, man, you been doing this a long time, my boy. You have you have maneuvered through the game in many ways and continued maneuvering through the game, prospering in every aspect of avenue. You have went from being a artist to a media personality to a business owner and all of the above. You know, how does J Trouble juggle all of this, man?
Hey, man, I like the way you worded it. Maneuver.
Yeah.
That's the best way to describe it.
I like words like that. Maneuver and navigate, brother. They sound good.
Yeah. It's definitely been a lot of maneuvering and a lot of navigating, man.
Yeah.
Man, just trusting the process, you know what I'm saying? Shit, Man, this is crazy. Like, for people to look at me and even thank you for the props and shit like that. For people to hold me in that regard, it's still crazy to me because, man, I've always been the outcast. I've always been the dude with bad luck. I've always been the dude to get the shit end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? So I truly mean it when I said that. Hey, man, if I can do it, if I can get here, you can get here.
Little Southside J, that came a long way, man.
Long way, man. You know what I'm saying? Long way, man. Shout out Steve. You know what I'm saying? Got Steve in the building. He knows where this shit comes from. You know what I'm saying? This shit. Hey, man.
So, for those that don't know, bro, you know, your music started off, you know, and progressed to a point to where at one point in time, Hustler E, you know what I'm saying, kind of took you under his wing and put you on his situation that he had going.
Right.
How was that whole situation? For the people that haven't seen the Private Hip Hop interview, which by the way, you was one of the first people that we, you know what I'm saying, we had on the Private Hip Hop interviews as well. So if you haven't seen his episode, go watch that shit, motherfucker.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? But how was that whole situation with E? You know what I'm saying?
Man, shit. It was beautiful at the end. Looking back at it, it was beautiful. At the time, it was nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I recorded a whole album with E pretty much.
Yeah.
And he told me from day one, hey, man, you know what I mean? If it ain't up to par, you know what I'm saying? We're going to tell you. Scratch that shit, you know what I'm saying? So the whole time, and I'm young as fuck. So at the time, and I'm in a room full of straight killers, D-boys, big, you know what I'm saying? The pressure was on, you know what I'm saying? But, man, we grew a lot together. I learned a lot from him. We still talk all the time to this day. Man, from everything from the music business to fatherhood to religion to everything. You know what I'm saying? Man, it was nerve-wracking at first, but looking back at it, it was beautiful.
Yeah, man. Shout out E. Shout out E.
Hustler, man.
Taught a lot of people
Shout out
game.
T-Tokens, man.
He done spread a lot of game around. Shout out T-Tokens, man. Hell yeah. Since you know that endeavor, you know, you dropped more music since then, more videos since then, and now you've also moved on to like I said, owning a business. You also you have a t-shirt printing business, a grill business. Yeah, you out here coaching the kids. You know what I mean?
Management. You know.
Yeah, management. Oh, you say shout out Stormy. You know what I'm saying?
Management. You know what I'm saying? Man. I aspire to be the kind of help that I longed for coming up. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig that.
Whether it was coaching, whether it was management, whether it was, you know, all that shit. That's kind of where it all drives from.
Yeah.
I didn't get nobody gets a handbook on how this shit's supposed to go or how it's supposed to look or how it's supposed to be ran or anything like that. But that's kind of my moral compass of how I keep things in line. This is what I would have appreciated.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I can dig that. I was telling Gabi that the other day, like, man, bro, Gabi's a blessing, bro. He be helping me every day. He be teaching me stuff every day, you know what I'm saying? But in that same realm, like, shit, like, with the situation that he's in, like, bro, I never had nobody like that, you know what I mean? Like, the situation, like, shit, that's like we went through those trials and errors, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, to get here, this shit is for y'all. Look at that, you know what I'm saying? For the next generation.
And to see them take it where it's going is a beautiful thing, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
These days, I'm into throwing the alley-oops, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm all about it. So I got you here, man, because you know a birdie had it, man. A birdie had it. You was in the studio. I heard some heat. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shout out LD, man. Shout out Steve again. You know what I'm saying? We was just chilling with LD, man. Shout out LD, man. Dude is super talented and underrated. And man, it just happened. I just hang out with LD as my guy, and it just happened.
Yeah. Shout out LD. Hey, and also, hey, look, I looked down. I forgot, y'all. Look, ooh, we switched. Look, I moved. Look, we got two cameras today, y'all. We experimenting. Ooh. Nah, but shout out LD, man. Yeah, we definitely gonna have to get LD through here one day on a reviews and previews, man. If you're not familiar with LD, he's been producing a lot of music. He produced a lot of trance projects that just dropped, correct? And he Hot Boy Music, you know what I'm saying? So tap in with LD. How was that? Like, how did that relationship become?
Man, so he's my family, Joey's people. You know what I'm saying? Like that building.
Shout out Joey.
We knocked off that. Joey knocked that building off, and we turned it into the grill shop at first, and then things progressed, and it ended up being. Man, I remember Joey wanted me to go in with him on this little fucking shitty building. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do it. And that same shitty building, these guys shined it up and polished it up real nice, and it turned into the studio where Aldi's at right now. So
that's all it takes.
That's kind of where the ties began, and from there, you know, we just vibe since then. That's my dog, man. I fuck with Aldi.
Yeah, man. Shout out ID. I heard the record. The record was nice. The record was hot.
Yeah, we was just chilling, jamming, and I was showing the same kind of shit, showing them Rich Greedy, showing them that Mexican OT. Shout out that Mexican OT.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, I got to make a beat like that now.
Yeah.
And he just made it right there. And before he was done making it, I was done rapping to it. So we just knocked it out right there. It was an accident, really. It was dope. It was dope. I was like, man, the old man still got it.
Yeah.
Still,
old man.
He still got it.
Yeah. You can't lose it. Look at that. Nah. I also have noticed you work close with Hustle Town Network in Houston a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Go Toes, correct?
Right.
Correct. So how did the Houston and ESG, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Texas on the Cool. I'm finna play that after this right here. We finna play that video. Shout out to Texas video. So how did the whole Houston, the whole Houston move go? Because I feel like J Trouble in Houston is a dangerous thing. You've done a lot of good things there.
Man, I love H-Time, man. Before we go anywhere, man, let me shout out H-Time, man. Shout out DJ Sauce Park, shout out Tex, Jessica Jean, everybody out there.
Shout out Sauce.
Baby Sam, ESG, how it happened originally, we did that Texas record. We recorded it here in Waco. ESG had a show here that night. And, bro, I could really do an hour-long interview about that song only and how that shit came, but long story short, we ended up knocking that song out on a drunk ass into the club type shit, late night type shit. That song was an accident again. Yeah. And from there, it kind of grew its own legs in H-Time, man, and it got embraced immediately. I believe still to this day, if you ask ESG, he'll tell you it's one of his favorite records right now. Yeah. That definitely benefited me a lot because he wanted that song to be performed at his sets and shit like that. So I started getting invited to more and more shows of his. Yeah. That
shout
song. Shout out ESG. He's definitely the GOAT when it comes to opening doors for people and introducing them to the right people and shit like that. From there, I met Tex, and from there, man, Tex opened more doors for me. So the more that song and that H-Town movement just grows its own legs and keeps on moving and shit like that, it's more of a bigger shout out to ESG for originally doing that shit. Because between me and you, he did that shit for just cuz type shit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go hang out and we're gonna chill and catch up type shit, and then that song just happened.
Shout out ESG, man. That's how some of the best ones happen. Hey, I will say too, shout out ESG. I also remember a video you had ESG way back in the day when y'all was turned up downtown. I do remember that. And motherfucker, I was there. I showed up and supported. Shout out Polo. Shout out the models. Shout out the bar, the venue. Don't make me put that video too. I'll play both of them.
If that video were mine and on my channel, it would be.
Yeah,
but the growth, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's where the relationship with ESG originally started from, so I can't knock it.
I got you. Well, we're gonna play the Texas record, man. Let's run this J Trouble Texas. Let's show the people what it's all about, man. Shout out ESG. Shout out DJ Precise, man. Shout out Giovanni on the video. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's get this up.
Yeah. I'ma take them back one time, man. I'ma take them back to my hood. Let's show you how we used to do it back in Texas. Let's go. Hey, watch me tip down. Tryna flood the city, bitch, you fuck around and drown. I done came down, left my bump on the ground. I can pull a dime even if I ain't trying. Boy, I ain't lying, look. Summertime, fine wine, berry over gold. Gang getting sold out of suicidal dose. Four in my soda, I done blew out my motor. Jumped in the game with more cola than a pole.
I'll drink to that one. My bad, wrong camera. Forgot we got two cameras.
On the internet, liking all my pictures. Real player type dog, I don't even kiss her. Blasting off like a missile, chopping game like karate. Never met the bitch that she know all about me. Fuck what you heard. Me and my little partners, yeah, we got it out the dirt. Still rapping for the turf. Look, Southside for life. Pussy so good, I had to knock her down twice. Club get live just as soon as I arrive. I done made your check sliding down Waco Drive. So many aliens in the kitchen swear make you wanna cry. Cut it, fuck the slice, I'm coming for the whole pie. My girl so fine, make your bitch turn by. I done clapped twice, make my trunk waving by. Watch me tip down, I done came down, slab swinging in the line. Boys around here is really on their grind. I could take them back, freestyle, beat the table. Back then, good kid, straight out the stable. Ready and I'm able, now I'm sipping on maple. Like the key star, I got $100 shaper. Bossed up boys, what the fuck is a pay cut? I cannot be late up, tell the booze your hoe straight up. I got my mind made up, all my dues paid up, and I'm all out of favors. At least you suck me up, I tell her save her the flavor. I think I'm Big Biggie's never been with a player. Pop trunk in that Baylor, popped up at the furrow. My girl riding shotgun with a double barrel. Bitch, I'm the truth like no double dare. We can take it anywhere you wanna take it
I'm a
anywhere.
super whole layer, mag line sale. Bump and get reclined, think it's time that I spray her. Bitch, I'm on my grind, took me 9 up the Baylor. 9 minute motel with scales and a razor. Started with the pager laws, had to fuck the taser. Kilo cake bacon with the AR and laser. Nigga about the bread, nigga all about the dough. Pull up to the goddamn fucking Waco. I done pulled up a phone, feeling like I'm Big Mo. Nigga bring the beat back so a nigga can go. I'm a tip down, used to flip pies, ain't no activists around. What the fuck you sippin' now? Y'all trippin' now? None of that is real, nigga. Diamonds on my grill, see you fucking with the trio. Fuck how you feel, I'm all about a meal. Playing with the mob, pussy nigga get killed. This the south side, nigga cooking Coca-Cola. Ride with the mob, fucking through the Magnolia. Whoa.
That boy shouted out Magnolia.
Let's go. Shout out E.
Man, we recorded that motherfucker in the trap house at about 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
When the beat broke down right there for E's verse, it's because we couldn't stretch the beat. We couldn't make it line up just right. So we were like, fuck it, put it over here and leave this gap right here. Like we couldn't even. Like man, that song was an accident, bro.
That's on some man. Do you remember the Sheck West song?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know that part in the beat when it stopped, it was like, oh,
Yeah.
look, that part right there. They said that when they recorded that song, the computer glitched and that it messed up. And then when it came back in, they just kept rapping.
Yeah.
But it didn't do that. So then they had to go in there and like recreate that mess up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Similar to what happened.
yeah, man. That's live. That's
what I'm saying. That
live.
song was an accident. We didn't have a beat ready. We didn't have a song ready. We just kind of stretched the end of a song that was already done out like that. We couldn't get it to line up right. So we left that gap right there, which ended up being the hardest part of E's verse, where he really ate that whole. I'm telling you, bro, we could do an hour interview about that song alone, man.
Shout out E, man.
Shout out ESG, man.
man.
Shout out Baby Sam, DJ Sauce Park, you know.
Yes, sir. I want to play one more Trouble record before we get into this, man. I kind of want to play this Trap Made Kano. How you feeling?
Weight of the World.
You want to play Weight of the World?
That's my joint.
I like Trap Made Kano, but let's do Weight of the World.
They didn't like this one as much as I like this one. I like this one.
I mean, the views is alright. You know what I'm saying? We up here. You know what I'm saying? I just like Trap Made Kano one because it looked like, like my boy was mowing the street.
Bro, you know how hard it was to change outfits that many times before the sunlight started changing? Like, seriously.
I bet, yeah, because you wanted to look the same.
Yeah, and my people whose crib I shot that at, they weren't home, so I couldn't get inside to change, so I'm in the backyard.
Yeah.
Changing down to the drawers and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Changing in the backyard, but trying to hurry, you know? Man, that video was crazy.
Oh, man.
I deserve some kind of awards for that video, man.
Okay.
Fuck.
He said he deserves some kind of awards. Y'all check it out,
A lot
man.
that went into it,
oh wait,
man.
we not watching that one. My bad. I'm still gonna play. You know what? I'm
You
still
gonna
gonna play
do that
that one next. I'm gonna play that one next. We're gonna play Weight of the World right now. Let's run Weight of the World. It's right here. Who produced this one?
Lil C on the beat.
Shout out Lil C. Let's go.
What the fuck is going on? Like, you gotta pay bills. Like, what's going on? Why don't you have a job?
This shit again. God damn.
That shit again.
The album about to drop.
Everybody's been
No, your little hobby can go on somewhere. I need you to get a job.
there. What, bitch?
Man, job ain't gonna pay like this music shit's gonna pay off.
Everybody's been there before. Script.
Shout out old girl. She was in the end of the Dozen Switches video. Y'all go watch the Dozen Switches video.
Girl, get out your feelings, I'm chasing these millions, I'm dealing with carrying the weight of the world. So much jealousy and hate in the world, but this is history in the making, girl. Ever since the day I made a little girl. This here for my daughter, I gotta go harder, I gotta move smarter. I use a flip phone when I'm placing the order. This shit get retarded, I get your head ordered like dominoes. Then they right back out the country like vominos. Adios, I'm running place with no audibles. Shaping the shit since a snotty nose. You been a bitch and it's obvious. Hit with that pressure, we know that you bound to fold. Why you think we on a liar type round us for? I want no around me. These suckers is clowns, you would think it's the carnival. Ooh, she eat my meat like a carnivore. Book my own shows and it look like a monitor. I'ma pour cup at the cup of that drink. When you get money, it's fuck what they think. And I really pull up where these little niggas can't. They saluting me now like a mess and got rank. And if it ain't about bank, me no comprehend. I deal with these bars, I feel like an inmate. I drew up the blueprint, they follow my template. I fed the fam, I'm talking templates. I did my thing, regardless what them say. Chopping a brick, I feel like a sensei. Got rid of that weight, I ain't talking the gym way. I hit up the plug like drop me off 10 way. Top of the brick, I feel like a sensei. Got rid of that weight, I ain't talking the gym way. I hit up the plug like drop me on 10 way. Hey, put your bitch didn't need designer. Get it to the crib, I'ma beat it like pinata. Yeah, that drip, I got a lot of sauce, I got a lot of. Tell how I'm coming that a mess can really run it. Yeah, I'm really finna spaz out. I be in the trap house. Every time you see me, yeah, you know I'm finna cash out. I'ma go hard till they finally free my dad out. Want me to rap now, better bring a bag out. Hitman like Bret Hart, I didn't need a head start. I'm trouble, been thugging since head start. Get to the bread, yeah, that part. They ain't no trouble with that hard. Yeah, I'm J Trouble, I been this shit. Fuck with me wrong, and I'm sending them immigrants. Yeah, they may rap, but no cap, it's just different. I really did it. I travel like moving my pivot, pimping my ride like exhibit. I turn this disc to a discus. Boss like tell my meniscus. Walk through the door and you know that nobody frisk us. That mean I'm toting. These niggas rodents, smoking on potent. This grew by the ocean. I'm feeling like AI, I'm step on opponents. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm feeling like AI, I step on opponents. Yeah, I'm feeling like AI, I step on opponents. Girl, get out your feelings, I'm chasing these millions. I'm dealing with carrying the weight of the world. So much jealousy and hate in the world. But this is history in the making here, girl. Ever since the day I met a little girl. Yeah. Girl, get out your feelings, I'm chasing these millions. I'm dealing with carrying the weight of the world. So much jealousy and hate in the world. But this is history in the making here, girl. Ever since the day I met a little girl. Yeah, ever since the day I met a little girl. Yeah.
Yeah, that record tough, bro.
Yeah, that's my shit right there, bro. I fuck with that. Especially the video, like looking back and seeing how fucking small my kids were right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, man. I ain't never put my kids in the video, man. I need to, bro.
But it's like it's almost like a new age like photo album. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see.
Yeah, you can go back and
like my youngest son. He's like when he's like 3 in one of my music videos. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Go back and watch that.
Ooh, get to see him grow. Let's go. This is Trap Made Kano. All right, this is the last one that we get to. Let's go. J Trouble, Trap Made Kano. This video's dope.
Shout out Giovanni, man.
Shout out G on the video. He got creative with this one.
Be helping me bring this shit to life, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what happened? It ain't never happened. Stream suspended for policy violation.
I got them bands, I'm Trap Made Kano. It's only a problem. You play with my commas, don't beef with these rappers. Just hit baby mamas. I'm thinking about diamonds and dancing like Boombia. In a two-seater, no room for ya. They boss forget for they roof for ya. They turn their back right, they root for ya. I press a button and the roof be gone. The vato be selling like tacos. Ayy, I got that work, no job code. They watch my tips, but baby, they nachos. Wait, my Mexicans working too hard. Ayy, but they said we taking their jobs though. We are not asking for cash. We get off our ass and get on our job though. Oh, look like bling blah.
This stream has been temporary blocked. So take the copyright.
I rip for the team now. These coconuts going against the green now. Ayy, run through that grass, but you know I'm not mowing. Rubber band money, I make it go boing. They talk down on culture, you know it's annoying. Try to sell us a dream, but you know we're not going.
What does that mean?
Hell nah, y'all know we're not going for that shit, man.
Can we redo it if I stop?
Hey, while I got y'all attention, man. Hey, free the immigrants at the border, man. Let them kids out them cages, man, so nobody else gonna speak on it.